Cops arresting federal agents isn't something you see every day. What happens when officers realize they've cuffed high-level agents? Let's find out.
You don't have any yet, but right now we're running you through multiple federal databases.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody's coming up with your name. You also coming back on a terror watch list. So we're going to secure you for our protection and yours. We're going to put you in the back of a police car.
Where's that weapon at, sir?
It's on my right side.
On December 2019, officers from the Carabel Police Department arrested veteran FBI agent Alexis Hatton in a parking lot.
Okay, that's awesome.
Okay.
That'll work.
You run your body cam?
I am now, because I don't know how legit you are at the moment.
It's okay. Special Agent Hatton. The FBI.
Okay.
You got that on body cam?
I do, but I don't understand what the problem is when you meet me at the office.
I'll talk to the U.S. Attorney's Office about it. You can cut off the reporting device now.
Okay, well, I will when I leave the area, sir.
Hatton was investigating a police corruption case involving a prominent businesswoman, but the officers didn't believe he was really an FBI agent. Feeling threatened, Hatton screamed for help. One officer talked to Hatton, called for backup, and was instructed to run his tag, despite Hatton's request to turn off the body cam.
Hey, TJ, this guy is telling me to turn my body camera off and telling me he's going to contact other people to get involved with this. Let me get his tag number real quick. It's going to be...
Hatton makes a phone call and asks the officer to explain what happened. The officer claims he hasn't seen Hatton's badge, prompting Hatton to pull it out from his vehicle.
I told him that you were here to investigate me about an issue, and he said this needed to be handled through the office, not on the side of the road. And you said that wasn't going to happen. You were going to contact somebody
I was
else.
going to contact the U.S. Attorney's Office. That's
Okay.
correct. Yeah.
And then we're just trying to check your validity. You called a deputy sheriff's personal cell phone. You can't tell me how you got the number.
That's right.
Your tag's not coming back to the FBI.
Correct.
Okay. I haven't seen a badge. I've seen an ID card. I haven't seen a badge.
You have not seen...
No, sir. I haven't seen a badge. I've seen an ID card.
I handed this to you. Did you grab it? Take it out of my hand. Do you not see a badge?
I see a badge now. That's the first time I saw the badge, sir.
You don't need to be a deputy.
The officer walks over to a truck and updates the men inside on the situation, mentioning that Hatton somehow called his personal line, and he has no idea how Hatton got the number.
Call dispatch and say I need to meet somebody here?
No, he called my personal phone.
Okay.
He called my
his
personal phone.
deputy's personal phone and said he needed to meet with him.
That he was investigating me for a ticket that I wrote.
Police corruption and was requesting a copy of the ticket.
He's saying he's armed, but I haven't seen a gun yet. You want me to keep standing over there? He's saying he's armed. He's got a little badge, and he's got that says FBI on it. He's got a credential when he opens it up. This is his license.
Seriously?
I swear to Lord Jesus.
So he's on the phone. He's got a radio.
You have a picture of his face?
No, he's refusing to show him now.
Yeah, he's very uncooperative.
And he previously ordered the deputy to turn off his body.
Yeah. I didn't have it on to begin with because I thought this was a legitimate thing.
The officer returns to Hatton's vehicle and detains him, placing him in handcuffs and asking where his firearm is.
What's the charge, brother?
You don't have any yet,
You're
but right
just
now
being
we're
detained,
running you
sir.
through multiple federal databases.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody's coming up with your name. You also coming back on a terror watch list. So we're going to secure you for our protection and yours. We're going to put you in the back of a police car.
Where's that weapon at, sir?
It's on my right side, brother.
You got any other weapons on you, sir?
No, just my wallet.
All right, I'm just gonna pat you down real
Sure,
quick.
go ahead.
But if somebody pulls your name up, brother, you're good to go.
Yeah, we're just trying to verify you.
But since you don't want to give us no info for nobody to contact,
That's just the wallet that you was showing me a while ago.
Yeah, that's my wallet. Don't touch that thing right there. That's my law enforcement. It's got all my notes on it for what I've done today. You're not allowed to see that.
I'm not allowed to see what? Well, if you go to jail, I'm going to impound this to the sheriff's office. I'm going to get a search warrant. I'm going to touch everything.
Yeah, good.
All right?
He's
What's your
clear.
name again, brother?
My name's Sergeant
clear.
Carroll.
Okay.
Hey, will you unlock
Y'all don't lose that badge.
You gotta
My
unlock
telephone's
this
on there,
first.
okay, brother?
The officer is eventually informed by a captain that Hatton is indeed a legitimate FBI agent.
What's he doing here?
He is legit. 10-4-5. I'm gonna
Who just called?
handcuff him now. Captain Webb just called.
Who verified?
Captain Wynn. I don't know. 33 to 5. Could you advise me who verified that this person was legit?
What's he doing?
He called me here, Sheriff, and says he called my personal cell phone, and he goes, I don't know. He refuses to tell me.
Okay.
He said I need to discuss some things that's happened in the Carabel
His
area.
name is Lawrence Lynn, and he's down in this area on an
I said,
assignment.
okay.
Lawrence Lynn, he's out of Tallahassee of the FBI.
The officers release Hatton after verifying his identity as a legitimate FBI agent. Hatton then informs them that he needs medical attention.
I need a medical attention right now. Unlock me. Call 911. Call 911.
We're releasing you right now,
call
sir.
911 now. Call 911. I need
33.
They're begging you to cut off your
We're
freaking heat.
releasing him now. He's requested EMS to respond at this time.
EMS arrives on the scene and asks the officer what happened. The officer explains that Hatton complained of shortness of breath after being locked in the patrol vehicle.
So I said, you mind if I print it out so I can recall it? Sure. So I go ahead and print it out, and I call the supervisor. I said, hey, is it right for him to be interviewing me on the side of the road, or should he be doing this somewhere else? He goes, no, he needs to schedule this through the office. I told him that. And
who said that, Captain?
T-Zone. And
He pulled over to get you guys? You guys pulled him over?
yeah, it's a long story. So he called me on my phone to meet with me about a matter.
Magically got your number.
And he was questioning me on a ticket that I wrote. Said he worked for another agency, which turns out to be legit, but at the time we didn't know. So I called my supervisor here. Decision was made to detain him while we were checking his legitimacy.
Yeah.
And we put him in the back. And after that, he started complaining of shortness of breath, vision loss, and whatever else he's got going on. That's and he claims I had the heat on in the car. But I don't.
Where do you want to go? Tallahassee? There's Cavalry Regional, there's Tallahassee Memorial.
FBI agents later met with the arresting officer to question him. The officer answered as truthfully as possible, and his supervisor backed him up, stating he was acting cautiously. Speaking of drama, the next story is packed with it. The man in this incident isn't from the FBI, but he has a deep understanding of the law and showcases just how foolish and corrupt some police officers can be. Meet Mac Proctor. He was waiting in a private parking lot for his takeout order while on a shift as a delivery driver. Although his vehicle wasn't in an official parking spot, it wasn't blocking traffic. Mac had left it unattended for just about 2 minutes to pick up his food. Upon his return, a police officer approached him, accusing him of violating parking regulations.
All right, Mr. Proctor. That is your last name. Everything okay?
Do I need to answer any of your questions?
You don't have to answer anything, dude.
Okay.
You don't have to. Okay, you stand here all day. I get paid either way.
Can you go ahead and finish your job so I can carry on?
What's up with the anger, dude?
I'm not angry.
You're not angry? You always talk to everybody like that?
I'm not angry.
Oh, okay.
I just want you to go ahead and wrap things up, please.
Oh, okay.
It looks like Officer Diego Hernandez is enjoying this too much and just wants to show off his power. Usually people get scared around cops, which makes officers feel like they're in total control. Hernandez was surprised by how calm Mac was and how well he knew the law. Mac knew he didn't have to answer the officer's questions, especially since they weren't related to any crime.
All right, well, you know, I'll give you a break on it, but you know what I'm saying? This isn't a parking spot, okay, dude?
You're not giving me a break. You're harassing me at this point. I'd like to leave. May I leave now, please?
Well, do you understand?
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
All right. So do you understand why I stopped you?
Do I need to answer any more of your questions?
You don't have to.
Okay.
Okay. But then again, I could do this all day too.
Okay.
All right, so
Hernandez must have a lot of time on his hands if he's willing to spend it like this. Hey, Mr. Serve and Protect, don't you have more important things to do, like actually stopping crimes? This just shows that we were right about him. He does like to use his power to bully people.
I'd like to leave. May I leave now, please?
Mr. Proctor, would you like to leave?
Do I need to answer any more of your
No,
questions?
hello, no.
Didn't he say earlier that he was detaining Mac? Jesus Christ, make up your mind already, officer.
I'm not the one that's acting this way, okay? I'm just asking you to do, you know, I'm trying to give you a break here, all right?
I prefer you just write me the parking ticket and let me go.
Right, okay, oh, okay. All right, dude.
Hernandez finishes the process but then comes back, making excuses about waiting for another officer to write the ticket. With nothing better to do, the officer tries to hassle Mac one last time.
So just let you know what's going on. We're having another guy coming over real quick. Traffic guy with a side book, since you want a ticket. So otherwise, I didn't want to go through all this hassle. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I'm not keeping you from anything, am I? No, you don't like talking to me. All right. Is everything okay? Is there any other issues or anything going on that I should know of?
Do I need to answer your questions?
You don't have to answer anything, but I'm concerned about your well-being. Is there something wrong?
Do I need to answer any of your questions?
Well, yeah, if there's something wrong, it would be nice, yeah.
Do I need to answer any of your questions?
You don't have to talk to me, I'm just saying. I'm just concerned about your well-being, that's all I'm saying. Usually we don't get people hostile.
I've not been hostile.
Okay. Well, usually we don't get people wanting a ticket, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through all this. I could be having my lunch right now. And you too.
You really have to give it to Mac for keeping such a calm and collected demeanor, while Officer Hernandez bombarded him with all those irritating and nonsensical questions.
Hey, Mr. Proctor, can I just give you your stuff so you can leave?
Can you?
I can, but you're the one. I would have let you go a long time ago.
What do I need to do for you to hand me my documents so I can
I'll
leave?
give it to you right now. I just want to know that, so you're okay, because usually I don't get people all this.
What do I need to do for you to hand me my documents so I can be on my way?
You're okay.
I don't need to answer any of your questions.
Hey, there we go again. Jesus Christ. You know? I'm trying to say that...
You're trying to display your power to me right
No,
now.
I'm concerned about it. Is there a problem to be concerned about another human being?
You have no reason to be concerned about me.
So it's okay then. You're okay then.
You can hand me my documents and I can be on my way. Or we can...
Fine. Okay. So if I hand you your stuff, you'll be fine and taken off and you're not angry, right?
The ever-wise Mac realized he wasn't going to win this battle of wits or the law, and the officer had no option but to let him go.
You're not gonna... Okay, here, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take a chance on you, all right? Here. Mr. Proctor, you got everything's cool, all right? We're blocking traffic here to your stuff. All right, hopefully you have a good day. Everything works out for you, all right?
Am I free to leave now?
Yes, you are.
Could you please step away from the vehicle?
Yes, I will. You have a good day.
Mac was eventually allowed to leave without any further issues. However, this incident raises some concerning questions. Why did he encounter additional problems just for exercising his Fifth Amendment rights? Moreover, it's odd that this interaction occurred at all. If Officer Hernandez had noticed Mac's vehicle obstructing traffic, wouldn't it have been wiser to simply ask him to move it? Instead, he chose to flex his authority and bully Mac. Kudos to Mac for not entertaining him and standing his ground as he rightfully deserved. On December 5th, 2020, Virginia National Guard Lieutenant Caron Nazario was driving his newly purchased vehicle when Officer Daniel Crocker of the Windsor Police Department attempted to pull him over for a possible license plate violation. Nazario signaled and slowed down, but chose to drive about a mile to stop at a well-lit gas station instead of the dark roadside. By then, Officer Joe Gutierrez had joined the pursuit, and both officers exited their vehicles, drawing their firearms and pointing them at Lieutenant Nazario.
Driver, roll the window down! Felony traffic stop. Put your hands out the window! Put your hands out the window! Turn the vehicle off, put your hands out the window! I can't tell. Put your hands out the window and turn the vehicle off! Put your hands out the window! He's not complying, Joe.
Come around your side.
Let me see your hands. How many occupants are in the vehicle?
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
Open the door slowly and step out. Open the door.
I'm not getting out the vehicle. What's going on?
Get out the car. Open the door slowly and get out.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
Open the door and get out the car.
Hold still, hold. Keep your hands outside the window. Keep your hands outside the window.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
Get out of the car.
What's
now.
going on?
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car now.
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated?
Yo, what? Guess what? I'm a veteran too. I don't know, babe. Get out of the car.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
What's going on?
What's going on? You're fixing to ride the lightning, son.
I'm sorry, what?
Get out of the car now.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Sir, just get out the car. Work with us and we'll talk to you. Get out the car.
You received an order. Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you should be. Get out.
What's
Get
going
out.
on? What
Get
did
out
I
the
do?
car.
Get out now.
I have not committed any crimes.
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest
For a traffic-
You're being detained. Okay, you're being detained for
For a
obstruction of justice.
traffic violation, I do not have to get out the vehicle. You haven't even told me why I'm being stopped.
Really?
Officer Gutierrez notifies Lieutenant Nazario that he is being detained due to a traffic violation and for obstructing justice. Although Lieutenant Nazario did have a cardboard temporary plate taped to the inside of the rear window, Officer Crocker claimed not to see it when he initiated the traffic stop due to window tint. After the encounter, Lieutenant Nazario filed a lawsuit against Officer Gutierrez and Officer Crocker. In a decision resolving the parties' motions for summary judgment, U.S. District Judge Roderick C. Young concluded that the officers had probable cause to stop Lieutenant Nazario for potentially violating the license plate statutes.
I can't believe I'm being treated like this. And I'm
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Right there. Right there. What's that?
It's gum. What the f?
Get on the ground.
It's gum.
Hey, sir, can you just work with us?
Can I?
Just work with us. Lay down flat.
Hold on.
Lay down flat. Lay down flat.
Sir,
This
lay
is
down.
really
I'm gonna
f***ed up.
lay down. You're gonna get tased.
Up.
Lay down. You're gonna get tased.
Fucked up. This
All
is
right, now
fucked up.
put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
This is up. This is fucked up.
I agree. All you have to do is listen.
This is fucked up. Can you open up the window for my dog? I hear him choking. Can you open up the window, please?
Yes. Yes, we will.
Stand up, okay?
This is fucked up.
Is there any weapons on you, sir? No. Okay. Any weapons in the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. What kind? Where and at?
What kind of dog you got?
He's a mix. He's a service animal.
So why didn't you just do as we asked, sir? Why didn't you just do as we
I'm
asked?
flying my hands out.
No, you weren't. You were not. My partner put his blue lights on.
Yes.
You didn't stop.
I was pulling over to a well-lit area for my safety and yours. I have respect for law enforcement.
No, you don't.
And so,
No, you don't. No. Wrong answer, sir. If you did, we would not be in this situation right now. All
Can I
right?
get some water, please?
Absolutely. Sit right on this curb right here. Turn around.
Come sit on this curb for me.
Walk backwards. Walk backwards.
Can you get some water? Can you open up the window for my dog,
I got
please?
it.
Why didn't you stop? Why didn't you comply? It's a simple traffic
It's
stop.
dark over there. Those areas are dark. I did not feel comfortable.
All right, sir.
Those areas are dark.
All right,
I have
hold on.
you a cup of water.
For you.
Please
want-
pour it on my face.
It's gonna make it worse. You know that, right?
All right. So if it's gonna make it worse, don't do it then.
Yeah, it's gonna reactivate it and make it worse.
Where's the
They're right
Medics are
here.
here.
I need them to talk to me. What's
They're right
going
here
on?
beside you.
What's up, man? Commit any crimes. I'm leaving tonight. I'm not going to jail. I need something to be done for my eyes.
Nothing I can do to help you with your eyes.
Wipe my face. Can you do something?
Then he refused to get out. We had told him to get out. Try to take
You're
it
gonna
out.
keep your handcuffs on you for their sake.
So until they can figure out what's up, or why do they want to stop for them, they're probably going to leave you.
It was a dark area. I pulled over to a well-lit place.
That's fine. You can tell him that.
I told him that, and that's why I don't understand why
Sir,
I'm still in
how do you say your last name?
Nazario.
Okay, Mr. Nazario.
Can you please take the cuffs off me? There's nothing going on. There's nothing wrong. Come on.
Obviously there is, because you wouldn't comply with us. All we did is ask you to get out of the car. And you refused. You said, no, I'm not getting out of the car.
I was asking what was going on. My hands are out the window.
And we told you it was a traffic stop, and you refused to comply. So hold on. Before we get to that, my medics are still here. You still need my medics?
Yes, I'm going to stay here.
We'll stand by, man.
Okay.
We'll stay here as long as you need us.
It's a simple traffic violation.
Mr. Nazario, look, you want to stop in a well-lit area because you're nervous.
Yes.
The whole BLM movement, you're probably nervous and all that. They feel the same way. They're nervous for their jobs and their lives. I get where you're coming from. They get where you're coming from. But let's let this pepper spray kind of wear off and stuff, and then just have an intelligent conversation with them.
Driving all the way down here. First of all, you passed a well-lit parking lot there, but okay, you felt more comfortable here, okay? Coming here was not the problem. That was not the problem. The problem is when you refuse to get out of the car. Okay? You refuse to get out of the car. When we got here and you stepped out of the car, I can promise you this would have been over by now.
Okay, well, specifically, he was asking about weapons. What kind of weapons you got in?
It's right there. I'm sure you saw it already.
Right no, I mean, you just got a handgun or you got a long gun?
A handgun.
No long gun? Where's it at?
I got it.
Like you said, don't worry about their safety. Just like you worry about yours.
Officer Crocker enters Lieutenant Nazario's vehicle and searches for his firearm. After locating it, he exits the vehicle, radios the serial number to dispatch, and waits for confirmation. Once dispatch confirms that the firearm is not stolen, he returns it to the vehicle. Once Lieutenant Nazario was able to drive, the officers allowed him to leave without issuing any citations, and no charges were ever filed against him. Approximately 4 months after the encounter and less than a week after footage of the traffic stop went viral, Officer Gutierrez was terminated for failing to adhere to department policy during his interaction with Lieutenant Nazario.
All right, and I have no chest pain, short of breath.
No, is my dog okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my brother's checking on it. All the windows down, money there.
You alright if I pop the trunk?
Yes, sir.
Hey, pup. Hey, pup.
Is that a blue nose?
Yeah.
All you have to do is comply, and we'd have been done by now, okay? Because trust me, as far as driving,
Nazario. So, let's go all the way back to square one, okay? I turned around on you at Food Line. I actually came out of Cost Plus, and I came up behind you.
I saw you before you turned.
And you had no tags displayed. I see it, but per the law, it has to be in the license plate bracket. I understand it's paper, and I understand why it's there.
Yes.
But at that time, I had no idea. I didn't know that you had a vehicle registration until I approached your car. And at that point, I was too busy dealing with you to deal with the tag. You want me to wipe your eyes? Okay. So, look, all this was going to be was, hey man, I stopped you, you didn't have a tag, you got your driver's license, I'd have ran you, and you'd have been on your way, okay? What would have been a 2-minute traffic stop turned into all this.
As I was telling him, you know, I've pulled over to well-lit areas before, and I've never looked out the window and saw guns blazing immediately.
So the reason we did that is because we followed you for 1.5 miles with lights and sirens on.
and I keep calling you Lieutenant. I told you I'm a veteran. I respect rank. Okay, I was a corporal in the Marine Corps. I respect rank. However, I do have a job to do. Okay, I just talked about Chief of Police. You asked for a superior. He's off obviously right now. It's Saturday. I called him. He came out. We talked. Here's how what I was thinking. I told him what I wanted to do. He said that's no problem. 2 ways we can handle this. We can either sit here with you until you get your eyes back where you can see, and I mean at a good distance so you're safe to drive, okay? and you're going down the road. Go do your deployment, go continue serving my country, which I respect and I thank you for, okay? Or we can push the issue, write you tickets for no license plate displayed and for obstructive of justice. I don't think we need to go that route because that route makes the Army get involved, and I know how they are. You don't know this. I don't want to see that happen. You're obviously a second lieutenant. You ain't been in very long. But if you plan on making a career or even 6 years or whatever, it's up to you. I don't care. There's no need getting this on your record. I don't want it on your record. However, it's entirely up to you. If you want to fight it and argue, I mean, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, okay? I don't want to charge you. I will. It's my job. I don't want to.
You have a good rapport with my command, so I wouldn't feel right not talking to them about it. So
well, that's entirely on you. I'll put it this way then for you. They're going to hear from you. They will not hear from us. I'll give you that much respect, okay? Because I understand. I told you, I was in for 6 years. It's always better for the command to hear it first from you than somebody else, especially the law enforcement. That's never a good thing. Go ahead and unhook him. I want to talk to you a little bit, man. I get it, okay? I get the climate we're in right now.
Both parties involved in the incident bear some responsibility. And indeed, Karen could have de-escalated the situation by agreeing to surrender peacefully from the start. Such a move would likely have prevented much of the drama. Do you agree?